A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a dramatic return to the political scene, former President Donald Trump has signed a series of sweeping executive orders that have sparked intense debate and scrutiny across the nation. With a focus on immigration and climate policies, Trump is vowing to enforce some of his most controversial campaign promises with renewed vigor. These orders come as he seeks to re-establish his position in the political landscape and rally his base ahead of the upcoming elections. Among the most talked about directives is a significant crackdown on immigration, which Trump claims is necessary to combat the influence of drug cartels and violent gangs that he argues have infiltrated the United States. The executive order states that these cartels have engaged in a campaign of violence and terror throughout the hemisphere, exacerbating crime and posing a direct threat to national security. To combat this, the order mandates that U.S. agencies must provide recommendations within 14 days on which groups should be designated as terrorist organizations, paving the way for expedited removal of individuals associated with these groups. However, the implications of this order are far-reaching and complex. By designating these cartels as terrorist organizations, the Trump administration could potentially open the door to prosecuting U.S. citizens or businesses that may have any ties to these groups, raising serious legal and ethical questions. Critics argue that this could lead to a chilling effect on legitimate businesses and individuals who might inadvertently find themselves entangled in legal troubles due to the broad definitions of terrorism. Furthermore, this aggressive stance could strain diplomatic relations with countries such as Mexico, which has voiced strong opposition to any actions that could undermine its sovereignty. Mexican officials have warned that labeling their cartels in this manner could lead to unintended consequences and escalate tensions between the two nations. In addition to the immigration crackdown, Trump is also moving to roll back several climate-friendly policies that were put in place during his previous administration. These changes have already drawn ire from environmentalists and advocates who argue that such actions will have detrimental effects on the planet and future generations. Critics are concerned that the rollback of these regulations will exacerbate climate change and hinder efforts to transition to renewable energy sources. While Trump is pushing forward with these directives, he is also facing significant hurdles. The power of the presidency is not absolute, and many of his plans will require legislative approval or could be challenged in court. The balance of power in Congress could pose a significant obstacle to his agenda, especially if Democrats maintain control. As the political landscape continues to evolve, the impact of Trump's executive orders will be closely monitored. Supporters argue that these actions are necessary to protect American citizens and restore law and order, while opponents fear that they could lead to increased violence, discrimination, and further erosion of civil liberties. In conclusion, Trump's return to power is marked by a bold and controversial approach that seeks to reshape U.S. policy on immigration and climate change. As the nation grapples with these changes, the ongoing debate over the limits of presidential power and the implications for American society will undoubtedly take center stage in the coming months. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.